Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you enjoyed this video and if you are new to the channel. Team Pulev to appeal IBF ruling as Ruiz stalls on Joshua rematch. We are concerned about the continuing reports that Ruiz has not yet agreed to the rematch. John Wirt, the president of Epic Sports, said. I guess he's Pulevs' promoter. In all my years in boxing, I don't ever recall seeing a press conference for a fight of this magnitude where the fighters were so conspicuous. I can't pronounce that. Were absent. The fact is that Joshua and his team forced Ruiz to agree to an immediate rematch clause in direct violation of the IBF Rule 3B, and it is unclear whether such clause is even enforceable by Matchroom. We plan to seek clarification of Tuesday's IBF order, including whether the winner is required to defend against Pulev as his next bout without any intervening bouts, whether the winner is required to agree in writing with us not to seek another exemption for a unification bout or a modification of the general IBF rules. We also want a deadline by which the fighters must agree to the IBF's condition, particularly since it appears this fight is not made, and we need to know what directions we are going since we are looking to have Pulev fight in November if the rematch goes forward for all the belts. We plan on filing an appeal as, I can't pronounce that, measures to protect Pulev's rights while these issues get sorted out. I can say this though. Pulev would fight Ruiz in the U.S., in Mexico, or even in, oh my God, and Joshua and his handlers are forgetting the most fundamental tenet of boxing, that once you become champion, everything changes. So as you can see, sorry I couldn't pronounce some of the words there, but Pulev's team apparently is going to go and appeal the IBF to make sure that the winner of Anthony Joshua versus the winner of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz will be defending their IBF belt, or belts, against Kubrat Pulev. And he claims that they forced Andy Ruiz to make an immediate rematch, and because Andy Ruiz is saying that he hasn't signed yet, and the fight's gonna happen in the U.S., like, he doesn't know what to believe. He's kind of like what we are. We don't know what to believe with who's lying, Eddie Hearn or Andy Ruiz Jr. But he basically just wants to make sure that his fighter, Kubrat Pulev, has the fight, gets to fight the winner. And I already reported to you yesterday that the IBF made an exemption for Andy Ruiz to, if he beats Anthony Joshua, that he has to fight Kubrat Pulev before May of 2020. And I guess the same thing goes for Anthony Joshua. Like, say Joshua beats Andy Ruiz, he would have to face Kubrat Pulev next, or they would strip him the IBF, I guess. So he just wants to make sure that Ruiz signs, because the IBF said Ruiz had to sign something that guarantees, that basically forces him to defend his IBF strap against Kubrat Pulev if he gets past Anthony Joshua. So, I don't blame their team. Kubrat Pulev's team is just trying to get Kubrat Pulev that fight. They're trying to secure him that fight. So there you have it, guys.